Welcome to Let the Youth Live podcast, where we'll be talking about solutions to what's going on our streets. Gonna wait for everyone to join the live. I'm hoping we have Pez going to join us today, previously from Steel Warriors, to talk to us about what he's up to now and his new Coliseum. Massive shout out to Genius Dan and I Am Empowered Limited. Big up to you. Thank you for joining us. I'd love to get you up on the live, Dan. It'd be great to hear from you. So if you're on, just, a request. But yeah, let's see if we get anybody in. So if you're not already following us, it's Let the Youth Live, www.lettheyouthlive.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let the Youth Live. I want to give a massive shout out to Rottweiler. Enough love to you. But yes, today's show, again, we're going to be looking at solutions to what's going on the streets. I want to shout out everybody who has taken part since we started these lives. Yep, we have Rottweiler. Right, let's add you up, all right? That's all right, Dan. All right, another time, yeah? All right? All right, blessings, man. Blessings. Right. It's hopefully he will join in soon. So I'm looking forward to that. But yes, gonna get Rottweiler up. Hey!
You good?
Good to see you, man.
Where you went? Yeah, what you saying, man? I just not long got in. How are you?
What you been up to?
Nothing, man. I just been doing like videos with different TV productions. I did a thing with Big Nasty's people, Dice Recordings. That's the previews out now.
Brilliant.
So that's out.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
man. I'm looking forward to seeing them, man.
Yeah, the preview's out now. It's on my wall. Now, the preview's out now.
Right. Okay, I'll check that out, all right? But I just mad busy, man.
No, that's cool. No, I'm just saying, innit? Like, I think things can change, innit? Things can change if people want to change, innit? Like,
and that's the thing, if they want to.
Yeah, and it's like, I think people are used to following people, and people are not used to being them, innit? Because they feel if they don't do what their friend is doing or doing what the girl wants them to do, they're gonna lose them. Like, I'd rather lose people through maturity than immaturity. You understand me? Because people are going to make you do stuff that you don't want to do. And people make you do stuff, especially when they know you're very, very contentile, very influenced, very like, oh, do it. And they know you'll do it. You get what I'm saying?
Some people did. Yeah.
A lot. And it's like, oh, I'm trying to stand this up. That's what And it's like, oh shit, where the fuck are you going? Stay there. Where are you going? Yeah. So it's just like people just need to just come with actual more structure, more guidance in what they're doing, more guidance, and people need guidance, respect, morals, and dignity. That's what I feel. And there's a lot of people that will come with, oh, well, if you don't do that, then you can't be my friend. If you don't go and stab him, beat him up, or rob from her, or disrespect her, you can't be my friend.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that. And also, Big PTV, he was saying that a lot of, on Snapchat, he sees it a lot, where people are doing it just, to go viral. And they're doing all sorts of things, stabbing people up.
People are doing madness. Like, You got youngsters mixing up with adults on this Instagram platform, and it's like these youngsters are talking like big people. These youngsters are talking like big adults.
I know.
And then the adults are telling the youngsters, you shouldn't talk like that, shouldn't be like that. But then hang on a minute, if you're giving the opportunity to a younger to do what they want, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're just gonna do it straight up because a younger, as a kid, they don't know no better. And what they all they've got to their resource, you're right, sincerely, darling, you're right. And all they've got to their resources is what they see on TV. What they see what he does. You get me? And it's coming to a point where now everybody wants to live for numbers. Everybody wants to be something for numbers. Everybody wants to be this guy. They want to be that guy. Guys want to, and it's like guys want to be that guy with loads of money in their bank account. Yeah, cool, I've got bare music money. And what? But at the same time, your heart's got to cost more than money. Your values, your life. And it's like people, it's a stupid street. It's stupid. And it comes to a point that when's it going to change? Never. It will never change. It will never change. And you got to think of it like this. This is why police get very, very hostile with us black people, because some black people don't make it easy for us black people, because some black people are running around fucking, oh, I'm gonna stab you. Why are you carrying kitchen knives with you? Why are you carrying knives? And people now use excuses, protect myself. No, it's not. If it's to protect yourself, you wouldn't keep yourself out. You wouldn't go into assumption. You wouldn't go to an area where you know it's going to be that intolerated with negativity. You understand?
But we're getting a lot of innocent young people caught up in this.
Yeah, of course. You got loads of young people that's getting caught up in nothing for no reason, and it's like everybody now wants to follow people. Everybody wants to be a bad. Every woman wants to be the most sexiest thing, be most liked, be most viewed. Look at me. Yeah, look at me, the baddest. Like fuck all that. Like a badass bitch, that's a weak bitch. Yeah. You understand? And it's like to myself, how can I say it? The world now is controlled by media.
Yeah, definitely.
It's controlled by media. It's controlled. It's controlled women's mindset. It's controlled men's mindset. It's controlled them. And it's like you got big women on this. You got big women on this platform. You got mums. You got dads that will jump on live and other people's lives and start talking shit. Start taking the piss out of someone, or start getting involved in. You're a big fucking woman. Clean your fucking yard. Look after your kids. What are you jumping on big live, trying to get into something and try and make something like you're not 15, 16 years old, blood. You understand?
And it would be good for people to speak out about serious shit like this. You know, like I wanted to ask you as well, Rottweiler. Do you think that the verified, the big rappers out there, do you think they're able to speak out? Or do you think that they're not able to speak out about what's going on? Like to promote more positivity, saying that the lifestyle is not, it's not glamorous.
You see them people there, you see all them verified people, all them people there. And people don't give a fuck about that because they are where they are right now. Yeah, they are right where they are. So they don't need to even care. You understand? Like I'm getting my blue tick in 2 weeks. I'm getting confirmed.
Yay!
So yeah, thank you.
That's brilliant, man.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, man. So I'm getting my blue tick in 2 weeks. So I've been confirmed, and that's all. It's a blessing. But even when I get my blue tick, it ain't gonna change me for who I am. And it's like it comes to a point where there's some people that will give up and they'll turn to something to try and give them back that number, or it's mad. That's why I try to keep away from everything. Stay back. Because when you have a type of aura, a type of energy, a type of mindset, you're very feared and they hate it. So
Yeah.
they turn it around.
Yeah.
They turn it around. They turn it around to be like,
Yeah.
you're rude. You're rude.
Yeah.
It's like, what one? How am I rude? You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's really bad. It's really bad. Like the mindset people have right now, it's not right.
Mm.
It's not right.
No.
And it's
And
like,
it seems that it's the majority as well. I don't know if I'm
it's always the
correct in that.
majority. It's always the majority. It's always the majority because it's fucked. And then you've got adults. You've got big grown adults, big grown women, big grown men
Mm.
caring about just their hair nails, care about their hair nails.
No.
What about your
They've got
life?
real issues going on, man. Like,
What one? You understand?
yeah.
So you wanna cry over about you ain't got £30 to do your hair. How about you ain't got £30 to put little underwear on your kids?
Mm.
Think about them things.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's coming to a point where there's no morals in this world, man. There's no morals.
No.
There's
That's the
no
thing.
there's no there's no constitution. There's no substance.
Mm-hmm.
There's no evaluation. There's no evaluation. There's no solutions. There's no evolvement. There's
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing. That's why certain people resort to fuckery because their mindset ain't got no knowledge in it.
Yeah. It's
And
true.
that is the truth. And it's fucked. It's messed up.
I'm going to read a few of the comments out, right, Rottweiler?
Mm. Yeah.
Stock, he says, no one wants to change these drill rappers, make it because it makes a bad life look good.
Mm.
And the youngers want
That's
that.
fact.
Dan's saying true. Big up to Sincerely Day Day and Anthony Kissy as well. Big up. Jamie says people like to be known until they're 30 upwards. Scared to get banged in the face. Big up to Friday's Coventry as well. Genius Dan saying, talking of that, the woman in Sydenham that drove her son to stab someone, shake my head madness. Now, did you hear about that, Rottweiler? Yeah, no, the mum, she drove her son, and I swear it was 2 other young men, to go and kill a young man, 17. Levi. The mum drove them with machetes. Absolutely, to just.
What? So what? The mum, what? The mum thinks she's a part of a gang illustrated thing now.
And you know, it was like the car screwed up and they jumped out and attacked him.
Did he die?
Yeah. 17-year-old young man.
Fucking hell.
I know.
You see this madness here? This is why I don't fuck with certain women. I don't fuck with certain women because certain women's mindset are in this bad girl mode. Bad girl this. If you're not like how your girlfriends are, you're not gonna be that girl. And I hate females that follow. There's a lot of females that follow. And it's like
we seem to be in that sheep mentality, don't we?
Yeah.
Follow that, yeah. Just follow like sheep when people have a certain amount of following.
Yeah, like, and it's like, oh yeah, follow what they do. It's good. You understand? But it's a mad thing. It's fucked. It's fucked. Like, how can a grown man wanna go and kill up a 14, 15-year-old? How's a grown man?
This is what I mean.
How's a grown man gonna sit on a fucking live and start worrying about what's your name? Where are you from, bro? I'm gonna fuck you up. He's a kid, blood. He's a kid. Yeah. If he's acting a certain way, just lock him off your life. Block him. Yeah. You don't need to sit there. You're a big grown 40-something-year-old man, big 30-something-year-old man, and you want to sit there and argue with a 15, 14-year-old. Like, what the fuck? What life you living?
We're seeing quite a lot of murders of young people, and it's adults. It is big adults.
Yeah, because some of the kids got through to the adults, and you know what adults are like. Oh, I'm not taking that. And they're gonna look for the kid, kill him.
Yeah.
So it's both their faults. The younger shouldn't be disrespectful, and the guy should know thoroughly he's a kid. Just hold that L. Just hold that. Hold the loss. And what if he says to you, he's gonna fuck you up, this and that, he cusses your mother or your girl or your kids or whatever. It's words. It's words.
Yeah. It is. Now,
it's getting Yeah, man, it's getting to a point like, what do you do? Like, I'll go out, do my thing, jump on trains, and then sort out music. I'm not doing music. I'm just having a little journey thing, just chill out. And I see people move a certain way, the way they walk. If you watch people, I don't know if you see it, do you find when people walk nowadays, everyone's walking with attitude or anger for no reason?
Mm.
And you get females walking around like, yeah, I'm that bad girl. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not a bad girl. You're not a bad girl. You're a bad girl when you take your family out of the end. You're a bad man when you took your family out of the end.
Yeah.
You've provided for
And
your
look
family.
after the community that you've left as well. Because this is another
You
thing.
understand?
Yeah.
Mm. It's just, it's messed up. It's messed up. And then when you got men like me and women such as yourself, no one wants to listen. No one wants to hear.
No.
But if we was
Like,
talking
there.
negative, yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. Like, leave it. It can be like that because you don't. It's like they say in the Bible: "What's left last is the best fruit."
Yeah. All right, that's
You
something.
understand? So I don't mind being last in my
When
global
you put it
success.
like that, it's I like that a lot.
You understand? Because I'm gonna be big. It's coming real soon. It's so near. I can feel it in my palms. I'm gonna be big real soon. And it's like I know what's coming, and I've prepared it from since I was young. I'm ready. People atting me to clash, war me, where. I'm always ready. Like music is not something to do. Music is my heart, it's my soul. I am music. How I write, how I perform, create, my mentality, the way I speak. You know what I mean, darling? And it's like, it's mad, it's crazy, and then it's crazy. You just got loads of people just that don't think, and everyone's jumping on this bandwagon now on the Instagram live, like, oh, if he's being a cunt, fuck you, I'll be a cunt to him. If one's being a certain way, change that cycle.
Yeah.
If someone comes to you angrily, come politely. If someone shouts at you, just be quiet, humble yourself. Because when you interact, if you interact with the same energy, it's just gonna do that.
Yeah, no, I found that on Instagram. You know when like trolls put stuff, because before it used to get me angry, like, but now, yeah.
No, because trolls get you angry, blood. Because I've done stuff with kids and looked after kids and play football with them and take them off the streets and discipline them. If a bear man come on and talk shit, you fuck kids, you fuck kids, yeah, you chat to kids. Yeah, I do chat to kids, that's right, yeah. But not the way you would.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
And when people talk like that, talk very disgusting about kids and nonsense and all of that, why would that come out your mouth? Are you one?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I believe people who speak like that, people who speak like that, do that.
Yeah.
They do that metaphorically in action. They do that. So they base their stupidity on someone else to rub it on them when they know what they would do. How could you go on live and situations and talk very disgustingly in a way that you know it's wrong, but you think it's right? There's something wrong with you, and you're doing it.
There's some sickos out there.
there's a lot of sickles. There's a lot of sickles, and it's like when women get raped and all of this. I've seen man around me say like she wanted it, but how do you know she did it? How did you know she didn't wanted it to just try and not make it worse for herself? How do you know that?
Exactly.
Yeah, hold tight, one go, my guy, my brother. Love you, Dougie. But it's like when it comes, I just think the world needs healing. The world needs straight healing. The bad needs to die. The whole world, the bad needs to die. The people that are in it need to just go do something with their life, because there's more hate. There's 90% hate and 10% love.
I mean,
that's what's happening. Love. You know, like that.
More love. I'm gonna read a few more messages out, right?
Yeah.
Beats is saying, no, look at Wiley. He got banned off everything for speaking out. And that's what I was saying, because a few people mentioned this on one of the other lives, that if, like, it's been known in the past that certain rappers have spoken out and that's been the end of their career. So I just wondered, is that, you know, like, is that the reason why a lot of them aren't speaking it out? Or is it that they don't care? Or, you know, somebody suggested as well, instead of,
Well, I don't know. I speak my mind all the time. I say it raw, straight, plain, under the vessel, vein, muscle.
mm,
I don't leave nothing. You know what I mean?
that's
You're
what
right, Ink
I mean.
Model.
I would believe that.
No, it's all right, Ink Model. It's all right, darling. It's all right. Thank you, darling. It's all right, babe. I just believe like we need to start loving each other, man. And people can be outspoken. There's opinionating, and then there's outspoken. There's
Yeah.
speaking with respect, and then there's speaking with indecency. And people get the formation of talking of the crime and of speech ephemeral content, or how people speak, they get confused.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes to a sense like, so one's doing good, why can't you show love to that person?
Yeah.
If a woman's doing good, a woman's doing modeling, say if I'm fucking with a girl and a woman comes to me, you know what, I like you, blah, 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 I'm gonna fuck with that black girl, that white girl, whatever. People base liking as well on what they see. I don't base like on what I see. I based on what I want to see and what I want to know, because that's what makes things last in life.
Mm-hmm.
So it got Lex. Who's Lex? Who's Lex? Lex.
Lex.
JMS, allow it, man. She's good. You understand? She's cool, man. Lex is nice, man. She's cool.
Big up to Lex.
But it's,
right, big up to everyone.
but yeah, man, it comes. But yeah, it comes to a point where like, people need to start respecting women's mindset before their body and being real. And it comes and it comes to a thing like us men. There's good men out there. There's 30% good men. That's truth right now. The rest, they don't give a fuck.
It up, isn't it, for you?
Right, and it comes to a point like, and it comes to a point like, how can one be so indecent to someone that ain't done nothing? How could you be so rude and want to crumble someone's career? Like my career is secured, patterned, and I'm gonna blow. I'm telling you now, sweetie. I can feel it in my hand. Behind closed doors, I'm gonna blow, and I'm gonna take people with me. You, a lot of youngers, JMS, JPC, Milks, Frost. There's a lot of man I'm taking with me because we deserve it. You understand? So as long as I can take people with me,
as well, yeah.
no, I can't. You don't even need to say that. Like, I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna be big, very big, and I can see it. I can feel it in my palms when I wake up in the morning. I can feel it in my heart, my chest, and I go hard every. Yeah, I'll go hard every day. I go hard every day because do you know what it is? Tomorrow's not fucking promised, and I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. Why should I wait for tomorrow? Is tomorrow gonna wait for me?
No, exactly.
That's how I look at it. That's how I live it. And it's like to be prosecuted. It's only way to be prosecuted. Prosecuted is meaning in a sense of to be evaluated, but with common sense is the most elite thing not to be when people are around you. If you stand next to someone who's stupid, they're gonna say you're talking dumb because you're speaking wise. If you speak dumb to the people that are wise around you, the wise will correct you.
Yeah, no,
you understand? The wise will correct you, and it comes to a point. It's true, Lex. Like it comes to a point as well. Like how could you have balance with someone if you don't know how to weigh it yourself? You understand? And it's like how I work hard, and then when it's time, everyone was gonna know. I don't tell everyone everything. I'm a very low key
sensible man. Yeah, I'm like that as well now.
Because you know what it is, you have to. Do you know what it is? No, but you have to be though. No matter how excited you are, don't be so excited. I know I used to be like that, but then I stopped at 25. Stopped at 25.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, like, no, I was like, rah, fuck telling people my ingredients. Because if I tell you my ingredients, yeah, are you willing to buy my bread? Or you want to show your bread in front of me?
Not until it's baked and ready, man, and then they're all gonna want it.
That's why you see me. That's why from young, I was always that guy to learn how to make my own bread.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I never rely on people to give me half of their bread, their cake. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, you see me, my movement's very strong. I've got youngers, Jay Pizzy, them people. Wonga
Oh,
is one of
yeah.
the
I had
youngers
Jay
that
on my
support me.
show.
Jay Pizzy, Milks,
Yeah.
DTL, Oliver Music, JMS.
Oh, yeah.
You
JMS.
got Kenny B, No Weakness producer, urban producer, Typer. All of these people that's in my clique, they're they're very deserved. That's why I'm gonna bring people
Yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a lot of people look at numbers. Oh, he's good. Don't fucking look at me because of my numbers, my 17,000, nearly 18,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at my followers. I made followers. Followers didn't make me.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying, sweet? Like, and it comes to a point like, are you not so obsessed with numbers that you forget who you are as a person?
Yeah,
Because if
apparently
instant,
somebody said numbers are worth more than money to people these days.
no, that's bullshit.
Somebody
What you're
said
gonna
that
fucking
though,
what?
that
That's bullshit.
anything
So what
you
you're gonna?
want viral, getting numbers, having loads of followers, people are looking to do
No,
anything
fuck that.
now.
No. See, this is where people go wrong.
Mm.
I don't care if I have one person on my life.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Do you know why? Because that one person's getting to know the real me,
Yeah.
how I speak, my inner heart. You think what? Because I've got 18,000 followers right now, you think I'm gonna settle for just followers, not life? Get the fuck out of here. Not you, baby girl. Not you, but get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You understand? I made my Instagram. No one helped me besides my team, my management, my A&Rs, my label that I'm with. Them people there. It comes to a point like, if people are making Instagram and social media is making them make them, then you've lost yourself as a human being. Media is a devil's.
But I think
Media
there's
is
a lot of lost people out there. Like
there is, and the media. You're right, sweetie. And because the media is a devil's platform, think of it. Really think about this. What I'm saying now to you.
Mm-hmm.
The media is a devil platform. The media is making you think you can do whatever you like, but there's a cost to having a media. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
But that's not with me because I made my media. I made my platform to show people I am one of those celebrities. I am one of those hardest, most decent, most decorated artists as a black man. Not just an artist. I represent black men. Good black men with good mentalities and morals for his mum and when a wifey when I get one, and my brothers who I love around. You understand what I'm saying to you? And it comes to a point, if I have to carry the whole fucking scene, the music scene on my fucking back with you and everybody else around me, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
You understand?
But I'm prepared as well. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah, of course. I'm prepared to carry the whole fucking music scene on my back. Yeah, because I know deep in my heart, I know. Yeah, no one can tell me shit, say shit to me as a musician or an artist. My creativity is beyond existence. That is truth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like where you are now, what you're doing for the community is more than you're doing for the community. What you're doing is a global annuity. Annuity means a very outskirt global empowerment that you're giving. Yeah. Because people you don't see, you're doing something for people who ain't seen you already. But you just ain't seen them. You understand me?
Yeah.
And it's like you're someone's idol. I'm someone's idol. Probably bare people's idols, 1,000 people's idols. Yeah, so in life you have to keep that power. You have to keep that enlightenment. You have to keep that power going because without love, without love there's no humans. And without humans there's no love.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh, Rotty, you're weird. Oh, Rotty, you're weird. Or you're crazy. Or Rotty, you're mad. Or Rotty, yeah, I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking weird. I'm fucking odd. I'm fucking mad. Sometimes I talk shit. Sometimes I'm a weirdo. I'm very articulate. I'm very, very, very wise. Listen, I'm fucking everything, babe. Like, I'm the whole fucking shebang. I'm the whole.
Definitely.
I'm very unique. I'm very unique. Like, I'm very unique, darling. And it comes to a point in life where if adults are willing to act like kids on Instagram, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. And I said this to my mum. I said this to my mum the other day when I was speaking to her on the phone. Like, mommy. I don't need Instagram. Instagram needs me. You understand me? Because Instagram needs me. Why? Because I have that enoughical power to show women and men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like how I see it, and this is how I used to see it in my life. If I'm on this earth to please women, physically, mentally, emotionally, I'm gonna do it. If I have to please 10 women at once, 20 women at once, I'll do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if there's no man out here willing to give a woman that entire love connection mentally and physically and show her that her worth is more able than any, then I'm gonna do it. So why am I gonna sit here and let people struggle around me? Why am I gonna let people drown around me? If
Mm.
I can help you, I'm gonna help you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you are, like, boom, about straight, whatever, all of that rare tear tear. Like, how can I put it? Age, race, sex don't define a person's heart. It's their
Yeah,
mindset that
exactly.
defines their
Yeah.
heart.
Mm-hmm. That's so
And
true,
it, and it,
man.
yeah, man, and it comes to a point like every woman wants a bad man. Every woman wants a bad man. But when a woman get a bad man fucks her up. And then she want to blame on the good guy that's going to be like the bad man. When
That's
it
what
was your
happens
fault
in
that
life, and the good one
it's
comes
a
along and
cycle.
it gets loads of shit.
It's a
Yeah.
cycle. Yeah, of course, it's a cycle. And that's where I think women get into a sort of predicament of where is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Would he treat me right? You can't pull it on a man that there and then, are you gonna treat me right? Because how do you know if treat ain't gonna do you? You
Mm.
can't say to women always say, are you gonna treat me right? How are you gonna treat me? It's like women always want man to bring a fucking table, but they don't want to bring the fucking napkin with knife and forks.
Mm.
You get what I'm trying to say to you? Like that can't run. That can't run. You understand? That can't run.
We've got I am
Is
lost
it?
petals. She says we don't want that. LOL.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I'm not
We
sure
don't
in
want that.
relation to which bit.
Yeah, I don't even know what bitch she's talking about. I don't know. But it's like that. Like everybody's got their own type of mentality in it. Some are stupid, some are dumb, some are curious, some are patient. It's like that in life. You get me? So,
Mm-hmm.
but people just need to like look out for people. And the thing is about it, people will walk past people. People are in shops. Someone may have less change. Someone might want to buy something in a shop, and they I'm 20p short. That person right next to you will look at you and be, oh, oh,
Yeah, wouldn't
oh.
think about,
Hmm.
yeah, here's the 20p, mate. Yeah.
Like, here's a 20p. Have 20p. Help yourself. Or someone will be like, I want to buy this, but I ain't got money.
Yeah,
Oh, do you need to buy it for you? You get me?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
the
lost
bad boy bit.
petal. Yeah, she said
Oh,
bad
oh,
boy bits. And
oh, yeah.
women,
No, no. Some women do. Not all. Some women do, but not all. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Some women want that thug mentality boyfriend beside them to make them feel safe and secure and be like, oh, don't trouble me, because my boyfriend will beat you up. All of that fuckery.
mm.
Like, some are like that. You know what I mean? But
And she's saying as well,
I've done,
women need to trauma heal, definitely. Forget those anxiety-based questions. So,
yeah, man. It's man. It's true though, because when a person gets with someone, they're very like, oh, what don't you like or what don't you do? Like, fuck all this talking over the phone,
I know.
fucking bullshit. I don't do all this talking over the phone, fuckery, because that's a
I
safe
don't
way for a
anymore
woman.
at all. I just
I
immerse
don't.
myself in doing my radio stuff, man.
Yeah, no, it's mad because certain women will give you their number and they'll talk, go quiet, go talk, go quiet. I can't fuck with females. That's why I don't bother with females, because some of them just take the fucking piss and I think, you know what, you're not worth what I've got. Totally not. And it's like, if you're interested in someone, keep the communication, keep the consistency there. How are you supposed to speak to a guy if you're fucking willing to just speak for fucking 1 hour and then go quiet for like fucking 8 hours?
Yeah,
Where's that going?
yeah. I am lost petals saying it. What she was talking about, is he going to treat me right? Is he good for me? And she's saying to pay attention to frequencies.
Oh yeah, I pay attention to frequencies all the time. My frequencies are very high. And it's like, if it doesn't spark, there's no connection in my frequency. It's not
Mm-hmm.
going to spark or light up. But it's like that, you're all right, sweet. Hello, you good, blessings. Like, and it goes to a point like this. And there's one more thing, sorry, sweet. Like, women shouldn't be abused mentally and made to told hurt yourself, kill yourself.
Mm.
You're fat, you're ugly, you're skinny. Them type of movements there, that irates me deeply, because how could you go and tell a woman who's going to be a mum one day,
Yeah.
someone who's going to help someone, how do you think that's going to help their mind frame?
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to help their subconscious mentality mindset for them to overcome and hear what they hear, and let alone become the greatest woman that they have? You understand?
Yeah. I am Lost Petals saying we have kids and jobs. We can't chat all day though. LOL. And it's true. I can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't chat all day. But consistency, kids and jobs don't stop consistency of a finger typing.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop the finger. It doesn't
I'm
stop the
terrible.
finger.
I
All of
don't
that.
ring anyone. Like I'm
Mm-mm.
really.
No, don't get me wrong. No, but I'm talking about if you're fucking with someone and you're the one that wants him, and you're the one that fancies him, vice versa.
Yeah.
Why the freak? Why that part doesn't make sense to me.
Mm.
It doesn't make sense. Like, it's either you want to or you're not. Cool. Women have jobs. Women have kids. But I'm sure when your girlfriends ring you and text you, you can message back quicker than ever. That's the part that I don't. Yeah, that's the part I don't get. It's a bit contradicting, but you get me. So
yeah, and relationships, man.
relationships. That's another fucking story. Relationships this day and age now, it's all about me. You have to watch me be me, love me or not, or love me not at all. It's like, hang on a minute, where's the 50-50 there? Where's the 50-50?
Mm.
You understand? And that's why I think men cheat as well, because the relationship thing becomes very fatiguing and very tiring. You understand?
Yeah.
I have to explain my past to
Yeah.
people because some things trigger me.
Me.
You know, yeah, man, no, you have to explain people. No, cool. But a lot of people nowadays, a lot. I've read it the other day, 75%. Yeah, 75% of women, 75% of women have more anxieties, depression, and lupulinicidals. Lupulinicidals means that they think it's going to be bad before they know it's going to be good. So they create.
Yeah.
So they create red flags in their mind, so they don't go along with it.
Yeah.
So that's called lupulinicidal. Lupulinicidal. Because I do a lot of research, writing and reading. I read a lot. Well, you know, I write 2 hours every day, and I read books 30 minutes a day.
Do you get up early?
Yeah, I normally get up like 6 a.m. do my yoga training, ab workout weights.
I've just read a book, called Miracle Morning.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Is that all right?
I've just finished it, and I'm going to start implementing that soon. So hopefully I'll be up at 5.
No, that's good. That's good you implement. Yeah, it's good to implement stuff in books.
Yeah.
It's like that. And it's like when I speak to females sometimes, I can be a bad boy. I can be rugged, tug, or I can be very articulate the way I speak. But I find when I speak articulate to a female, they get very like, what? What's all those big words? They get very so worried. They get nervous in a sense of, oh, do I have to compete with that? How I speak, you don't have to compete. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD. You know this PTSD? What does it stand for, Sweet? Because I'm here.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. So with that, like they say, for an example, is, you know, like soldiers that go to war, and they say even like roadmen, a lot of them have it, and that's what contributes to their behavior and what they're doing and the mental health. I had, well, probably still have post-traumatic stress disorder, possibly the complex. But that's to do with a lot of trauma in your life and a lot of things, and, you know, your brain trying to deal with.
Well, I keep hearing it, but I just didn't know what the whole formation of the word was.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. But no, it's like people just need to just start showing respect and have some sort of reelevation of being them again.
Morals.
Being them. Yeah. Like people are losing it in this media.
Yeah.
bad,
They've
bad, bad,
got a
bad.
lot to
Like that.
for social media,
Yeah,
media.
but others, and all of these people that have got Instagram, half of the time, these fuckers, 80, 60% of these fuckers on there ain't got fuck all to do. They're not artists. They're
Yeah,
not musicians.
no,
Some are just want to be rappers, want to be
just bored.
DJs, want to be, yeah.
We
And
need
it's like,
entertainment.
I think Instagram needs to have ID checks. Just ID, your name and your age. So that Instagram can log who's who.
Yeah, who
Because I think
you
if
are.
Instagram, only just the name and age, because it will then go in the Instagram base thing, database, and they'll be like, right, this person's how old, and they've reported this, and they'll see the ID match the two. Oh, he's so and so, but she's like 13, 12. Why them two talking? You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it protects the whole community in that sense of environment,
yeah,
because there's men out there in their DMs speak to a bare different type of gal, and it's like they know what they're doing is wrong, but they think it's all right.
mm,
It's not. It's
no.
not.
I'm
There's
glad
being
they've
there's
got
being that.
do you know all the like the pedo hunters and all that? I'm glad that they're out there, mate, trying to catch some of them because there's
Yeah, yeah, of course.
disgusting
Like,
shit going on.
why are you gonna go and show? Why are you gonna go and show your fucking little pepper, onion, shrimp dick to fucking 12-year-old?
Mm,
Like, what's wrong with you? And some of these girls always say, look, I'm 12 years old, 14, I'm 15, I'm
mm,
13, 14. And then they'll come with, oh, it's all right, we're only friends. Why do you want to be friends with a thing?
exactly.
It doesn't make sense. You get me?
Mm,
And it's like, it's mad. And it was like, I was what? I think I was 22 one time. One thing was 18, 19. 18, I think, yeah, 18, I was 21. 22, one of them. And she was like, oh, I'm 18. So I said, all right, cool, I'm 20. So that's life. Cool. And then I saw her friend. Her friend was like 15, linking some fucking big 38. Her friend was 13. I was like, she didn't look it. She had a height. Her body was packed.
yeah,
She had a height. So to him, she was an adult because she had a big ass, big chest, and she
yeah.
had height to her.
But yeah, she's a lot
And
younger.
it's like, how could you? Like, yeah, but how could you take that to say she's an adult?
Exactly.
Take her to the off. Take her to the club.
Yeah.
Take her clubbing.
Find out for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these men, I tell these men, watch out for these girls. Them if they think they're at the age, ask for their insurance number.
And do you think that people should, get written consent? Because if I was a young man these days,
That's true. Yeah.
because literally someone can just say you did forcefully do something. I actually know someone who's in now. Like I literally, if I'd be quite like scared as a young man,
Yeah,
said,
but I think, yeah, when women say, oh, he raped me and
consent,
he
yeah.
never, yeah, I think it goes to a point, it comes to a point, women say them type of things because either they were scared of the guy and forced her, that can happen, and she didn't know what to say, and she just went along with it to make sure she don't get hurt or beat up, or women say that because they want that man and they're not happy with that man going with another girl or they've upset her.
Yeah.
So they're gonna think, oh, I'm just gonna get him back and do that because they're evil women. There's evil women,
And the
and then
way
there's genuine.
exactly, and the way the law is set up, I don't know how long it's been like it. Literally, I know many years ago it was hard. Like if you said somebody raped you, it was hard. It was you against them, and now it's just, yeah, you don't need much proof. You literally don't have to, prove that there is, say, semen down there, or they can literally just say, even without bruising, and
It's mad.
that's worrying.
It's mad. But yeah, women could just say, do you know what it is? This is how I see it. Officers, when it comes to officers, police, and females, police always want to be on the female side because they want the female to want them mentally. So they feel, oh yeah, she believes me. She knows I'm the man. So that's their sort of power towards a officer. You get what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes to them like a woman can say anything. He raped me, or he touched my ass, he grabbed my boob. I didn't want him to. That's why it may sound a bit weird, but any physical attraction or physical thing with a woman, I'll always video on my phone. I video not the actual process, but like I video and say, look, so you cool with me doing anything? Like you on it with me to prove. I've got it in my phone proof. She said yes. She wanted to do it. You understand? Yeah. And then
like
that's
would, if I was a young man, I definitely, especially the way things are now, because like back in the day, I don't know, there were relationships and.
You know what? It's not even like before. Back in the day, it wasn't bad, but now it's come to a point. It's a fashion thing. It's a fashion thing. But it comes to a fashion thing where people will say, "Oh yeah, he did fuck that kid. Oh yeah, he did have sex with that child." But so the person that you're hearing it from, how do you know he or her has not got that? That's not that person's enemy that you don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know the rumors that you're hearing from someone doesn't like that person?
Yeah.
There was one guy on this fucking Instagram who blocked him. He was talking my name, saying
that the one who came on Rep Your Ends?
No. It was some other guy who comes saying that I done it, this and that. All of this, about I bankies. So I was like, all right. I bank kids, yeah. 1, I'm signed. 2, I'm here. 3, I'm not in the paper. 4, I'm not in the paper. Not being convicted. Never been in court. Never been in case for anything like that. Mm-hmm. It was either for fighting, gun handling, firearm supply with an accomplice. All of that madness. Fighting, GBH, ABH, intent to break. All of that. Yeah. Yeah, intent to break a man's jaw. So it was all of that, like, but never like that. Like, I would never force a girl to do something if she don't want to do. Mm-hmm. Like forcing a woman to do anything against her will, that's a weak man. You shouldn't force a female to do what she don't want to do to make yourself look like a man to say you got it. A woman's private part is a key to her whole body. It's like a key. It opens the gate. So when a woman gives you her body, her pussy, whatever you want to call it, she's giving you something major that connects to her heart. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And it gets like that. But yeah, they don't get. All of us got high sex drive. My sex drive. I got bare diesel in mine. But yeah, like obviously, like, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't use a girl for.
Do you do any of that?
Oh, Tinder and all that, I've never done that.
Yeah. My daughter put me on there a couple of years ago.
Jeez, you get lucky.
Well, unlucky. It's like, oh my God, no. I'll just keep myself busy, thanks.
Yeah. No, I remember, God, when I got signed, so I remember like, yeah, do it. I said, look, I'm a signed artist. I'm going to be everywhere. I ain't going on a date. It's like, I find women who go on dating site, they find it easier or they're just bored. And then when they get caught in a sticky situation, they're like, oh, well, no, I don't want to meet you. And then they unfollow someone or whatever, how it happens on Tinder, whatever.
And then just link up and meet someone else, isn't it, these days?
Yeah, it's mad. It's like, I can't like you. I don't want to like your picture to say you're a good person. I'm a face-to-face person. Yeah. That's why when females want to meet and I say, I've got to meet you. I don't want to do this face-to-face thing. Like phone to phone, sorry. Yeah. Talk for like 1 month. Talk on
and then when you
like
actually
2
in
months.
reality of meeting them, and it's like, whoa, hang on.
You get me? And it's like a lot of women use these filters, all these filters, and then when you see them on real life, and when you see them on live, it's like, rascal, how come you're not how you look like on your filter?
Yeah.
You get me? And it's just, I think this day and age, now this generation, this society, the world, since lockdown, I believe it has confused and damaged people aura and personalities. Mm-hmm. I believe it's damaged a lot of people's personalities because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll meet you. Yeah, I like you. Yeah, I like you. Yeah. But they don't know if they really do. They're just saying it to just be a part of something. Everybody now wants to talk and love you or respect you or have you half-hearted. I don't do half-heart. I'll give you my full heart straight there and then. You
Yeah.
understand? And it's like relationships scare me. You get me? Relationships do scare me because my ex set me up
Too.
and them things.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
And I've
because you
had
see
a
that
lot.
in it. You saw that in it. You see that one? Innit?
Oh, that was to do with your ex.
Yeah, it set me up and them to got machete and that.
Oh
See there,
my
you got me?
God. I remember you showing that before.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
we were to
realise
do,
it
yeah.
was, but you hear that a lot, you know, about the women setting
Yeah,
up.
them things there. And then this one there.
Oh my God.
So yeah, man, set me up.
Just
That's why I'm a
thankful
bit
that you're
scared of
still
relate.
here.
That's what, yeah. That's why I'm a bit
Thankful.
scared of relate. That's why I'm a bit scared of relationship. That's why I meet you. You do what you want
Yeah.
to do. Go out, eat, get physical, whatever. I don't mind, innit? But
Yeah. I'm quite
relationships, it
surprised
takes
that
me.
you are like that because,
Yeah, it takes me a while. Like it does take me a while because I think to myself, raw. Like, are you wicked? What's your intentions?
yeah. And the
You
thing
get me?
is, usually the kind of the worst ones come with
Out of
smiles,
the blue.
sharing gifts.
Out of the blue. Trust me.
Yeah.
No, it's not even a laugh. You're
True,
joke. It's true. It's true. And it's like women that are quick to say hello and quick to, oh, you're right, or quick to, what are you saying? Or you quick. Women that are very quick. Like there's something behind it. You understand?
But it makes you
You see
feel
me?
like that, doesn't it, as well? Because
Yeah, because if you don't have patience, why are you moving so fast? You gotta think of it about it. Speed don't go nowhere.
yeah,
Direct slowness, calmness goes places. Slow goes direction.
yeah,
Speed don't go nowhere.
no.
You understand?
What do
Don't
they
get me
say?
wrong,
It's
yeah, cool.
a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I mean? You gotta move like a frog, not a tiger.
Yeah.
You gotta think like an elephant, not like a horse. Yeah.
Right,
So
I'm going to read a couple more of the messages out. We've got Stop
yeah.
Lurking saying most rapists get less than a drug dealer.
Definitely.
Mm. Same with pedos, though. I think it's
Pedophile.
disgusting.
I know. Listen, pedophiles get less.
Yeah,
They all get less.
it's that.
Me and you had a fight now. Me and you had a fight. Ooh. Fight. That's years. Years.
Yeah, but
Years.
yeah,
We're a
if you
threat
do
to the
something
public.
nasty to a kid, like a few months, it's what I'm saying. What is going on? Like, yeah,
Because that's happening, and they know they get a few months. That's why they're going to fuck kids.
mm-hmm.
They lurk around schools. They go look for a kid. Oh, message me. Blah blah blah. That's why they're going to fuck kids. And it comes to a point like, so a person that's intentionally looking to fuck a kid, not 16, 18, them areas, young adult, not those legal government rules and regulations of ages. Young, 12, 13, but you can get 8 months. But someone that has a fight on the street to defend himself gets what, 8 years, 4 years.
I know, doesn't make
Come
sense.
on, man, get the
Same
fuck
as, you know,
out of
like
here.
getting caught with weed, like, or
I don't know.
drug
I'm not long
things.
got put on. I'm not long got put on caution for weed. I got put on caution. I had three nuggets of weed.
Oh my
3
God.
nuggets of
This is
weed.
what I mean. They need to just
3
do
nuggets of weed.
license.
Sweet. I had 3 nuggets of weed. My other brother, who was chilling with me, he had a Q.
Yeah.
He had a Q on him. Gave it back to him. Just told him to come and have an interview and let him go. And he was
Oh my
white.
God.
I had 3 nuggets of weed. They arrested me. They kicked me off the wall. Kicked me in the pond. Everything. I've got heart problems and everything. He pulled a taser out on me.
Oh my God. This is what I mean. They need to just.
But they still put me on caution. But they still put me on caution. I was wrong for having weed. Hang on a minute. I was chilling with my friends. You came over to me, lied, and tried to grab me and bend my wrist, and you kicked me off the wall, and then pushed me into the pond. And then you put me on caution. You see what I mean? It's like We can do what the fuck we want to you, but we're gonna win all the time. I like your nails, by the way, sweet. They look really nice.
Thank you.
And it's like, it's just mad. To me, the government are criminals, so they're gonna work with criminals. Think about it.
It's all
Criminals
money
work with
them.
criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're winning off everything. Everything. The weapons, the drugs, the death, like all of it. And
it's all corrupt. You know what? It's all corrupted, man. And the money that I make, the money that I've got saved, my savings account, the money that I've got now, it don't belong to the government. Once it's in my possession, it's mine. Because my brethren used to say, oh, that's the government's money. No. Yeah, that's cool. My little brother.
Oh, how old is he?
Yeah. No, mom's coming for you in a minute. He's 23. He's got learning difficulties. He's 23. And it comes to a point. Oh, God bless. Yeah, man, he's got disabilities. So my little brother's here with me. Mom's picking him up. And it comes to a point there.
I'm going to be dropping your mum's crack on the show soon.
Yeah. She said easy, big. I can't wait.
Enough love to man.
Come on. But yeah, no, it comes to a point like a paedophile will get less than a fighter. And the government don't want you to win. The government don't want you to be high as them. They don't want you to be on the level as them.
No.
As long as you're underneath their shoe, they're happy with it. Yeah. And it goes and it comes to a point like this in life. Like same as people on this Instagram thing. Everybody talks behind people's back, but they still want to be friends with them. Yeah. That fuckery there, I can't do. If I know you've talked about something and you want to friend me, I will tell you, fuck you. You understand? Now, I'll tell Sam. Because why the fuck am I going to speak to you when you're talking about someone to them? How do you know when I finish speaking to you, you're not going to say something about me?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't
and I think, no, it's not. And I think everyone's got to learn how to keep their back covered.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it warm. Because when it gets cold, no one's willing to keep your back warm.
Yeah.
So you just got to know, you've got to know who you're really speaking to.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't know who they're fucking talking to on this Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm straight real. I'm straight ill. There's no filter on me, edit, nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm straight real how I speak, how I feel, how I say shit.
Which is
there's people on here.
On Instagram.
No, thank you.
Someone genuine, real.
Yeah. It's a mad thing, and it's like people on this Instagram, a lot on here, they always want to have these characteristics that they ain't got. Mm-hmm. They want to speak what they're not. They want to try to be what they're not. And it's like when it comes to reality, they get soft, they crumble, they fold because they didn't realize what it was behind all to take to be real.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like everybody.
Good evening to Loxy, who's just joined us.
Good evening. Good evening, Loxy. God bless.
How you doing, Loxy?
And it comes. And it comes to a point in life. Why the fuck is everyone on Instagram? Are you an artist? Do you have an occupation? Do you have a job? Do you have money making from? And it's like a lot of these girls on Instagram now have nothing to do, so they use their platform to try to be something. Be yourself, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Why try to be something that you're not? Be happy with yourself. Like, don't try and be something that you're not, because when you try to be something that you're not, when it all crumbles and folds, you're going to be the one upset. You're going to want to be hurt. You understand? And it's like when I tell women, tell the brothers, tell the man them, don't be frightened of being who you are. You understand? Yeah, don't flex in a certain way to try and impress a woman who's willing to eat Burger King. You understand? This man out here that's buying fucking £3 trainers to impress a girl that doesn't even want them. Yeah. There's women out here that are getting fit. There's women out here going gym. There's women out here getting fit for a man, getting fit for a certain man that they want, that certain man that don't even fucking want them. Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? It's coming to a point where devastation is becoming the new common.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And then there's a lot of girls out here that don't know what they want, but they know what they need. So they turn what they want into what they do need. And that's how they confuse their mindset of knowing what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm trying to say? And it comes to a point like, why do people have Why do people have medias? What's it for? What's behind it? And it's just, I just find now, this day and age now, all of this, like, I'm still young. I'm not old at all, you understand? I'm still young. I'm in my young, you understand? In my young 30s, you get me? Look like I'm 25, 27, you understand? Like, you get me? I'm in my young 30s, you understand? But at the same time, people really need to understand who the fuck they really are as a person, as a human being, and realize that there's a lot more to life than money. There's a lot more to life than looking good. There's more to life. And more to life is more to life of being your life. That's what more to life is. Make sure you're healthy. You understand? And it's like, yeah, I got a good physique. My body's intact, but my body's for me. Like, and women search for a man that looks like what they see on the media. What every other, like, yeah, my young 30, like, and it comes to a point like that, and it gets to a point where it gets to a point where, like, how the fuck can you base on what you like is because what you see on media? There's women out here, I want a man that's 6'5", 6'3". Sorry, babe. You can't get these things like that. You're cool, I'm 5'8", but be happy with what you got. There's a lot of women out here ain't happy with what they got. Yeah. A lot of women are happy with.
There's so much, you know, like they just see choice. There's so much choice online. Like,
yeah. There's so much choice, and then it's like a shop, innit? Women see certain men, they're like, I want him. Oh, I want him. Yeah. Oh, I want him. And then when they try to find a man with all 10,
I love that one.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it's a bit fucked. It's fucked. And it's like when you're real with someone, especially when you're real with people, and they disrespect you in a certain way to make themselves look good or look like they're the man. I can't fuck with that. That's why if anyone comes disrespectful to me in a jokey way, and people will try to disrespect you in a joke to turn behind it.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, you can't do them fuck you. Don't do that fuck you with me, because I'll put you on the spot right there and then. You're all type fucking stacks, my brother, to the world and back.
Big up.
Yeah, and it's like, respect people. If you can't respect me, keep your fucking mouth shut. I don't care if you're a female. I'll tell you the same thing. Yeah, because I don't care if you got breast, penis. Yeah, you're a fucking human. You've got a membrane. Fucking use it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Respect is respect. You understand? But yeah, man, I won't talk your ear off anymore. But it was good to speak to you.
Always good to get you up on the live and see you in the flesh as well.
Thank you. Thank you
always supporting, always, you know what I mean? You input your ideas, or you're just so intelligent as well, you know, like
thank you.
Add to the conversations.
No, thank you. No, it's just straight, bro. You understand? Like, you see me, I'm a man. I'm not a boy, and I respect who's around me, and I respect who gives me respect back. As long as you know your place and you give me your respect, I'll have your back for life. I'll have your back for life.
And that's that's what I'm like as well. You know what I mean? And I also go on how I feel around people.
Yeah.
What I feel,
and it's like I don't.
Because the vibes don't lie.
Vibes don't lie. You know what I mean? Vibes don't lie. And energy is a never democracy. Energy is never a democracy.
It's trusting that energy as well. You trusting what you're feeling. Because I didn't trust it for years. I didn't know what it was. But now I know, you know.
Yeah, of course. My instincts are never wrong about me. If my instincts are telling me that, warrior. If my instincts are telling me that, warrior. Then boy, I just go back to the drawing board and get a woman that's real. And then there's a lot of men. There's a lot of men on this Instagram that are very, very. They're friends with enemies. Back in the day, if you're friends with enemies, you're getting it too. Like, if you're my friend, why are you speaking to my enemies? If you're my friend, why are you supporting enemies?
Exactly.
And in this day and age now, you'll find people eating in restaurants with your enemies. And then when it comes to beef or some situation now, the person who's your friend ain't gonna stand up for you. They're just gonna be right in the middle. Yeah, Wagwan, little OG, Wagwan. My brother, God bless. He's got sick tunes. He's a sick artist. Follow him, check him out.
Oh, wicked. Definitely send me some music.
That's OG. Follow Sweetie. follow this page.
All right.
But yeah,
And send
man.
me
But
some
no, but
music for the
yeah, send
show.
music to him. But yeah, man. But now we'll talk. But no. Thanks for having me on, though. Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today. It's been a real pleasure as always. All right. Enough love, enough
Thank you.
respect. Mwah. I'm gonna blow you lots of
Mwah,
kisses.
mwah. Love you. Love you. Take care,
Love
though.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Have a
All right
blessed
then.
rest of your evening. All right. Enough
Oh,
love.
he's followed you. He's
Oh,
followed you. Good,
wicked.
good.
All right. So I'll
All
send
right
it
then.
out
See
with
you,
you all
darling.
my details and that. All right. Bless up. And
All
thank
right then,
you
love.
for everything. All right. And give
Andrew,
my love to
darling.
mummy.
Bye.
Give my love to
Yes,
mummy.
when she comes to pick up my
Yeah.
brother, you trust me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Easy.
See ya. Oh, how lovely was that to get Rottweiler on? As always, spitting that truth, that real. Enough love to you, Rottweiler. Big up. And big up to everyone that's locked in as well. If anyone else would like to come up on the live, I'd love to hear from you. We are talking solutions, even though we did go off a bit off track today, but it was all very important nevertheless, all right, to do with human relations and how things have changed. And they've changed a lot since I was, a lot younger. Things are certainly different out there. Relationships, dating, it's mad. It's a mad world out there. Big up to little OG. He's saying he's so humble. He certainly is. I love Rottweiler and an amazing artist as well. Now, for anyone who's just locked in, Otuonga's saying he gets a lot of hate as well. Yeah, but I've witnessed that for myself. When we were doing Rep Your Ends, we had someone on, and that's what you tend to find. But that's when you know that you're doing really well. Once you start getting haters on board and trying to bring you down, you just got to see the positivity in it. And I love the way he deals with them and just keeps it moving. So big up to him. And you've got to get used to the hate, because the bigger you get, the more hate you will get. But just see it as free advertising. All right. It's the best free advertising there is. Now, for anybody out there who wants to, wants solutions to what's going on the streets, please follow us up. Let the Youth Live on YouTube. Please subscribe. Also on Spotify, the podcast, Let the Youth Live. We're on Facebook. Same again, Let the Youth Live. And also the website, www.lettheyouthlive.com. Now, if you have any ideas, any solutions that you think you will work, please talk to us about it. This is what this is all about, us, speaking out about what's going on and what we can do together. Now, I was expecting Pez to join us this evening, but I don't think he is now. I was expecting, who else? Oh, who's the big up to Nicola, who says, I get hate for my stroke disability. I ignored it. Oh, my darling, so sorry to hear that. It seems to be happening so much to people. And this is one of the things that we're hoping, we're actually praying actually, that the new legislation that will be coming out to do with online abuse, racism online, it's called the Online Harms Bill. And I'm literally praying that it's going to help with situations like yourself, people just, anonymously writing hate is absolutely disgusting. The law is meant to be dealing with people monetary. They're going to be getting money. It's going to be going through the courts, Ofcom as well, for companies that are doing, abuse as well. But yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. So I'm praying the new law, and that's what I was hoping Pez was going to speak to us about tonight. I was hoping. But hopefully he'll join us on the next live so we can talk to him to do with the parts on there about the weapons, protecting children online as well and their safety. One of the main things we've spoken about is how our children are not protected at all from violence whatsoever on Instagram, social media, and hopefully the online harms bill will be dealing with that. But we actually need to find out, you know, if everything we need for protecting our children is on there. So we'll be talking more about that on the next live. Massive shout out to Young Bones as well. Yeah, big up to you. Now I'm gonna literally probably lock off the live. I'm not sure what the time is, but I will be back. Oh, we've got Young Bones. I'll take this request now. All right, let's get him up now. Let's go. Hey,
Love
how you
lessons,
doing?
good energy.
Hang on, I have to move. That's it.
I'm good still, I'm good. Nah, you know what? Only way you was just talking about the children and that and about protecting them and the social media and the online bill. But
yeah,
that's a distraction, you know, that's a distraction because they've been desensitizing the children for many years now through the television and through the music and
television, mate.
yeah. Do you get what I'm so it's like they've been poisoning the youth. So where we're at now with the social, they like sort of like they set the foundations already. Do you see where I'm coming from with the social media? So for them to do the bill, the youth them have already been desensitized from even like Hollyoaks now. In Hollyoaks, there's murders. Like that's on school time. Do you get what I'm saying? They talk about drugs, murders, and all the EastEnders. Most children not supposed to watch it, but they do because you know what?
It's on. You know what I mean? Early evening time, kids are up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that's
and it's just seen as normal.
It's normal. Exactly what you're saying. Yeah, it's just that's it. It's just normal. So that's when we understand that, that's when I think we'll be able to move forward because like what we're saying, for us, it's just normal. And for our children, it's normal. So as parents, because I'm a parent, you understand? Like
it's frightening being a parent right now.
It is.
I mean, it's always been, but even more so. Can I ask how old your child is?
I've got 6, but like my oldest is 14. So yeah.
Yeah, because once they start school, that's kind of the reality of, like, you know,
you can lose your children easily to school if that makes sense. They can get all their influence and all of their social development from school and not at the home.
Well, they've got grooming going on at school, which I didn't even realise. They've got, you know, the peer groomers within school. The social media. Who's our children's role models?
Well, but
the
look,
rappers,
that's another thing that I was talking about with some ladies the other day. It's now there's even I use myself as an example. I haven't done it with my children, but I've got an Instagram account for my dog. Do you get what I'm saying? But other people, they've got Instagram accounts for their children, and children are encouraged to become social media influencers now. This is actually like it's been put as a job title.
A good thing,
Like so.
But they're not being protected at all. Like our children, like the amount of murders that we're all getting to see. Like even myself, I go on sometimes so-called community leaders and I'm witnessing murder. Like there's nothing they can, you know, social media can take down copyright, but they're leaving on, you know, a poor youth bleeding out to death that's going viral. I mean, we're looking at trying to get people nicked that are filming it. It's disgusting what's going on.
Yeah, but this has been happening since the beginning. Look, like I said, I'm 40. Yeah, when mobile phones first came out and the video phones first came out, there used to be a thing which we used to do, and I can't come on and try to like, I've done it myself. Yeah, we used to make happy slap videos. So we used to go round
Yeah,
as
I
school
remember
children.
that, the happy
Yeah,
slapping.
yeah, and we used to slap each other and make videos of it. And then it became from slapping each other in school, we slap random people on the bus. Then it evolved. You get what? And then now we've got all this. Like I'm saying,
All
it's
for clout.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally. So it's the brainwashing. The brainwashing now is so easy, and people are so weak due to the food, the music we're listening to.
Yeah, the music. This is another thing. Like, we've talked quite a bit on these lives, right, about what is being promoted, what's being pushed out on repeat over and over again. And when you take in like some of the huge platforms, like
They
some
say
of the lyrics,
if you
I'm
hear
like,
something
hang on.
3 times, your subconscious registers it. So you only need to hear something 3 times, and
Yeah.
it might not be in your conscious memory, but it's in your subconscious memory.
Yeah. So, and it's like these platforms are supporting this, and it's all about death and talking about your dead ops, and then, you know, their cousin, their sister, their niece, and these top media platforms are promoting it. Oh, is your Wi-Fi gone?
No, it's my signal, I think. Mate, I was spinning. Yeah, I think it's my one, but I can hear you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. So we've got that, and then I don't know if you're aware, because I didn't really know up until quite recently that what we're really up against is the weapons that are being used, that are literally for killing bears. They're not like your normal household knife. This is why the youth are dying on the street and not making it to hospital.
Yeah, but you see these weapons that you're talking about, yeah? I followed your thing and I've seen what you're doing, and I really do support it. Like, yeah, big up, yeah, for like highlighting it and speaking about it, because not a lot of people are frightened to speak about it. But I'm have to say this is a fact. The weapons being allowed into this country, because I myself, like I said, I've been in the streets for many years. I'm not a criminal or active like that, but I have a knife collection. I actually collect ornamental knives myself.
I had
and I've ordered
them
them
as well
from foreign countries, and they just come in the post. There's no. Do you understand? It's not illegal.
No. And the thing is, it's like, I was kind of looking at just there's certain knife sellers and stuff, but literally, if you got them closed down, they're just going to open back up again. There's big money in all of this. Like, this is what this is all big business. But I've said it before, people need to do a bit of research into where they're actually coming from. And I think people will be quite shocked, because I was. But these companies don't eat. Oh, right, we've lost him. Oh, your signal. Bless up. If you can join again, come back on, all right? Real pleasure, all right, to get you on. Thank you so much for your input as well. But yeah, we know that there's a lot that needs dealing with. We're trying to kind of just look at solutions for now. The knife sellers, the main one I looked at was Anglo Arms, but from what I'm hearing, Snapchat, we're looking at £30. All right, big up. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely add you up, Romeo Ram. All right, Romeo. Yeah, definitely big up. But yeah, so the solutions as well. Yes, so we were looking at the weapon sellers, then we've kind of researched a bit more, and then discovered that literally this is big business. Us kind of looking into it even is kind of controversial because this is people's businesses. Right, let's get you up, Romeo. Big up. Here we go. Right, just tried to add you up there. But yeah, I was horrified. Oh,
Yeah.
big up, man.
Yeah,
How
I think I
Romeo?
spoke to you once before.
Oh, how are you?
Yeah, no, I just I thought I popped out for a bit. What's the topic though? I think my Ashley friend was on the live, so I thought I'd come on as well.
Oh, right. Solutions to knife crime, what's going on the streets, even how it affects you.
Yeah, no, I think it's getting worse though, isn't it? Especially on the
Yeah.
internet as well, like social media. There's a lot of bullying going on as well now, and then that drops the kids' confidence, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. The social media has got a lot to answer for.
But you know what it is? You know what? It's the devil's playground, isn't it? Like, we don't use social media properly. If you use, like, back in the day, we had social media, but we used it properly. Now the kids don't use it properly. They say
No.
the internet's bad. It's not bad. It's good that it's there, but it's just we're not using it properly.
How it's being
kids
used.
nowadays, they're not using. Like, I'm going to be 35 this year, but nowadays, like, things were just now, like, the kids have just lost it. Like, no respect, is there?
Mm-hmm. It's a frightening state of affairs.
And it's sad to say it's only going to get worse, isn't it? It's not the world.
Unless the right people keep coming together, because I definitely believe we can all make a difference. And everybody that ever
even
joins
if you
the
keep trying to tell the youngsters, like, if one in 10 listens, that's better. That's good, isn't it? You just got to keep telling them, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is the thing, even saving one life at a time. We're doing a nationwide campaign for the bleed control kits and cabinets that will keep.
It's like on social media, like all the clout. Like, I've seen people, like, it's immature. Like, you know, when you join these lives and it's like everyone's arguing with each other, and then that's what I mean. I
can't be bothered with any of that because life is hard enough.
We've got enough stress as it is, and then people trying to stress people for not, like, you know what I mean, like. Yeah. And I'll tell you a story as well, like, even like cousins and families, you know, like, there's too much jealousy. Like, there was a party, I don't really go to my cousin's house or nothing, but my little brother was there, and obviously one of my uncles, like, he's telling my little brother, why are you playing cricket? Like, it brings the kids' confidence down, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to be saying that, is there? Like, even like older people as well as younger people now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's going to be tough times ahead. Then obviously all this Corona, COVID stuff, and
that's what I mean. On top, we've got that on top. We already had.
You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like, like, it's just.
That's what I don't understand with what is going on. That, you know, just like you're saying, people starting shit. People just chatting shit. Now, people.
What is normal now, isn't it? I don't know what is normal. Like, what is the rules keep changing? Like, all these, but it's only going to get tougher, isn't it? I think it's tough. Like, businesses getting closed down. Like, it's just, like,
this
what can we do, isn't it?
And more poverty.
But there is a lot of corruption as well, though. Like, the police and stuff. Like, obviously if the police done their job properly, we'd like them, but they don't do their job properly. So no wonder why everybody hates them.
And then the other thing that the same as, you know, like, they got rid of all our youth clubs and things for the young people. Yeah, like, they got rid of all the police that were on the beat. And it's like, you know what I mean?
They don't want people to interact, you know, even children and stuff. Like, they're trying to divide people. It's like now, like, people that have had the vaccine, they don't want to talk to the people that haven't had the vaccine. I'm seeing
it's getting like that, isn't it? It's crazy.
It's getting like that. The ones that haven't, like, and then what are the kids meant to do? Like, the parents are telling the kids, like, I think they're bringing vaccine into the schools now as well, isn't it? Like, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of, I don't know, just keep myself busy. Yeah. You know, as things happen, try and deal with it.
I think it's up to the person if they want to take the vaccine. Like,
yeah, of course.
Everyone's different. Yeah. Like, I don't, but I hate when people start arguing, like, why you not, like.
Yeah, I don't even entertain it. I just see you later.
Everyone's took the vaccine in my family, but I haven't took it.
Yeah, I was saying that. I'm the same, but I don't want to get into any heated debate with everyone.
Yeah, but I had it though. I catched it. I think I had it. Like, I was at home, like, you know what I mean? But I soldiered it out, you know what I mean? Like the symptoms, like, all the. I've never had a test or nothing. Yeah. No, like it was about a month ago for like 2 weeks or something. Like I was out cold, innit? But obviously it takes it. The illness is there. Anyone that says it's not there, but it's not as big
Yeah.
as they say it
We're
is.
not disputing that, but yes, yeah,
Because they're trying to change the
exactly.
world around, isn't it? This is just a little. Because look, this thing I don't get is they haven't got no cure for cancer, and all of a sudden they're saying, "Oh, corona, that booster jabs as well."
I
Now,
know.
isn't it? They're saying everyone
I
has
know.
booster jabs now, isn't it?
I know.
But yeah,
So
what's
I
your
just, like I said, I
yeah?
just try and keep myself busy.
Obviously, I'm from
Uh,
Kent, but Kent's like my town used to be alright, but even Kent now, it's like it's meant to be the
Is
Garden
that where
of
you
England, but
are?
it's like a mini London now. It's getting bad out here.
Yeah, is that where you are?
Yeah, just
Kent?
outside London, but it's getting bad. Like you can't even
But
walk.
it's everywhere. This is the thing. You see, like the knife crime. It's not even just knife crime. We
And
got
it's
knife
mainly
crime,
the
gun
youngsters.
crime.
You know what it is? It's the youngsters. I'm saying like under 25s mainly. Like the older lot are fixed up, you know, like 30, 40. Like they don't really, they do you know what I mean? But it's all these youngsters, like even like 13, 14-year-olds got guns now. Do you know? Not nice. Most of them carrying guns, like 13, 14.
This is what I mean.
Get them from.
Yeah, and they've got them from elders.
Yeah, but it's easy access now. Like you got Snapchat pages. Yeah. Like I've seen Snapchat.
Yeah, you can just buy it. I could buy a Rambo for 30 quid easily, no ID.
And that's like pennies. Kids can even afford that. Like they can just use their school money, can't they?
Yeah, this is what I mean. So you can imagine if somebody's after you, you've got ops, people are onto you.
Oh, Rambo for
you're going to buy the biggest knife you can buy.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to buy the biggest knife you can buy. So literally, we were looking at, you know, how do we get these places closed down? I know people who are doing petitions.
Yeah.
But literally, you close that shop down, they're just going to start up again somewhere else.
It's like that spot up there, you know, Mo Stack. Have you heard of Mo Stack?
Oh, I love Mo.
Yeah, there was a stabbing up there, like, and that club got closed down. It's reopened now, but that night was crazy, like. But obviously, the people that got stabbed there, like, people actually went into the club with all the like shanks and stuff. So it's like everyone's corrupt.
This is what I mean.
So
people are getting hunted down.
Yeah, but
They're
it's
actually
like,
being hunted.
I don't understand. Why are you letting people in with the things? Like, everyone should be, like, it's all corrupt, isn't it? If you're going into a club, doesn't matter if you're a music artist or not, DJ, because then, do you know what I mean? It's mad, isn't it?
That's what it's totally, you just can't believe it. But this is what's happening.
It's all over the place, man.
But, you know, the heartbreak of all of these, you know, people dying, bleeding out on the street. A lot of times it's over trivial things as well.
But you know, no.
I mean,
How you, man, right? Tottenham fans are getting a bit happy. It's early days, though, isn't it? Hopefully, Liverpool haven't brought no signings, though. We'll get, we got Van Dijk back, isn't it? But I just see one. Even that, we used to go chill at this place. It's closed. It's been shut for ages. It was used called Bar 6, but everything's getting closed down. I just went to pray. I'm just waiting for one of my he's got a restaurant down there, so I'm just waiting for him. But it's just boring at home and it's dead outside. It's like boring being outside. It's boring being inside. Like,
I know.
and then and then obviously I've got like a little training thing for this job on Sunday, but it's like, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, we just got survival mode, isn't it? Simple. Like, that's
what it is. Younger Bones.
There's a chicken shortage now as well, isn't there? Like in McDonald's, like milkshakes have run out or something.
Oh yeah, because I found like even at shopping, a couple of things I've looked for, and they've been out for ages, and I'm thinking, it's got to be to do with all that.
Because I try not to listen to the news, but because I live with older people like my granddad, he's always got the news on, so I can't, and then you can't get away from it. It's like it's in front of you, like it's on your phone. Like, it's like they're trying to put it into your mind.
And it's just like repeated, isn't it? So
and even if you've got Facebook, they've got like their own little app now, haven't they? It comes up COVID cases, or when you go on YouTube, COVID, like, do you know what I mean?
I know, it's crazy. Younger Bones is saying, I think with regards to knives, it's free in the kitchen.
He's a real one, Ashley, though. I've known him for, I need to meet up with him soon, though. It's hard to find genuine people, isn't it? Like, guy, man. Where are you from, anyway?
Who, me? I'm Peckham.
Oh, yeah, I used to work in Brixton, I did.
Oh, okay.
Back in the even South London changed a lot, isn't it? Like, I went to Brixton a few years ago, and it's more white people in Brixton than black people.
It's very, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, they've really changed.
It looks like they're
It's
trying to
very
make it into like a
expensive as well.
central London, isn't it? I don't know about Peckham, but like Brixton, they're trying to. I remember when there used to be a Foot Locker there, like old school, like under the bridge. But
Oh,
everywhere
yeah, I remember that.
even I remember I haven't been Oxford Street in a long time either. Like, I'm going London on for the Anthony Joshua fight,
Oh, wicked.
the Tottenham ground. So, but it's just even the public transport. You don't want to track this. Like, I haven't been on it. Like, I went to Liverpool last year, but it's just this Corona COVID. You can't do anything. Like, what do you do in it?
It's crazy. It's
What
so
do you
mad.
think? Do you think the illness is there then? Like, what do you? What's your views on it?
Oh, yeah, I do believe it's there. I'm not going to go into my views really.
But you on your lives, you talk more about like different topics or like.
Well, this one in particular is only for solutions to knife crime, gun crime.
But I think they need to. You know what they need to start doing? Like youth clubs and like they need to start getting you free activities.
But this is
for
what
youngsters.
we said. But what about their safety on the way to youth clubs and when they're in the youth club and on the way home?
Or like bouncers, or unless they do.
Well, we were talking patrols, and what we discovered, right? I know a couple of people that are doing their own patrols. One of them is Faz. You know, who does the Faz Amnesty.
Have you seen that guy on Instagram? He goes around. He's a black skinny guy, but he takes the knife.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he's
that's
a good
Faz.
guy. I'll come up across his. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
So he's doing a patrol. Literally, I want one of them. We've realised in South London, we've got nothing set up. Like,
there's
patrols,
nothing there at the moment.
No opportunities. No, there's nothing. Like, nothing to protect the kids. Like, I'm looking for people to kind of come on board with me to try and I'm trying to get the bleed kits, which will keep people alive if they are catastrophically bleeding to death from either stabbings or road accidents.
Yeah, like start a little
working
team
with
or something,
someone.
isn't it?
Yeah, that at least would keep them alive until the ambulance came.
Yeah. But
So-
before on the news they used to talk about the stabbings, but you don't hear it in the news, but it's still happening though, isn't it? It's still happening.
It's happening more and more and more and more. And what I've realised is the government, they only want to get involved if there's an argument to be had. That's the only time you hear from them.
And even then they try, like, I've seen like
Yeah.
police officers, they're trying to
Doing
get away
everything.
from the situation.
Yeah.
So then
You
it's
see,
like they're getting paid to do nothing basically.
We've got someone else who wants to come on the live.
You can get two people on as well. Like you can get two.
Yeah. I was just going to do that, but I think
try
they've
get
gone.
2 more people on as well. Then it can be like a box. Then it's like you can
Yeah,
do the
because
views,
we
isn't it?
that. We do that sometimes. It depends. But I had a guest
Then
who
more
hasn't
people
turned
join,
up.
isn't it? One of my girls just joined, but I don't know. No, she don't go live though. Just waiting
yeah,
for
a lot
my
of
mate. I
people
want to
don't.
get a little cold drink, and then need.
But
But
what
yeah,
I want to start, we do these on every Wednesday. So
every
we'd love
Wednesday,
you to join us. Yeah, I was doing, at one point we were doing 5 in a week.
I'll shout out your page in it at the end of the live, and then try to get. So it's hard to get the genuine followers though now. Do you know what I mean?
It really is. And then also with what I'm talking about, there's a lot of people out there that, don't want to speak about it, or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
Everyone's
joined the
confused
live,
these days, isn't it? Everyone's minds is all over the place. Like it's all everything is like people just.
I just feel like people need to be working with these solutions now. We're losing so many people.
I'm quite old school, innit? I'm always old school, innit? Like the old school ways. Even like the parents are scared of kids nowadays, innit? If I'm used to like the parents, like we used to be scared of our parents. Now they're above like the
it's
parents.
the other way around. I've been bullied by my kids. Like literally.
Yeah, and it's like if you
where I
try
had
to do
to
anything,
restrain them
they
and
say I'm
shit.
gonna tell the police, and then the parents get in trouble.
Yeah, or social services. Yeah.
So like,
what's
it's
going
all
on?
mad, innit?
Yeah, and then they will tell you no matter what your child's
man.
doing, even if your child's attacking you, whatever, just take away their phone. on their laptop, and you're like, really?
Yeah. The phones, isn't it?
What
And
the
then it's like the
hell?
parents are paying for the contract phones now, isn't it? The parents are
Yeah.
paying for the contract, so
Yeah.
you can easily just turn their phones off, isn't it?
Yeah. And they won't. The thing is, parents won't look through the phones because the kids are like,
The
you're
kids
not
won't
going
let them,
through
will
my
they?
phone.
Imagine what's on the phones, isn't it?
Yeah. I think all parents should
Like
check
if you've got
phones.
nothing to hide, you know me, I've got nothing to hide. I'll be like, hey, mom, look through. I don't care. Like even
Yeah.
look through my phone. But a lot of people hiding things nowadays as well. Like like if you ain't got nothing to hide, just show your phone, isn't it?
It's frightening.
But yeah.
There's so many things that need literally that, you know, my goodness, that they could work on that are all kind of solutions. But we're kind of trying, what we've been trying to do, we've got like a list we've come up with together, which were
Yeah,
the
she
bleed
and one of your
kits,
followers is on Nicholas Stroke Help.
Oh, what she's saying as well. Me too. I told the police to take it, investigated his phone. Oh, what, your son?
Because you know what it is in schools, there's a lot of bullying going on now, isn't there? I've noticed as well.
And a lot of sexual. It's a lot to do with the sexual side.
I was surprised what you said earlier about what was about what you saying something that's happening in schools or something, some madness.
Yeah,
or something.
We've got other children in school grooming our children.
Well, an older kid or just I don't understand.
Well, it's ones that have been probably groomed themselves. But they are making friends while they're at school. They're already in a gang.
Right.
They're making friends at school. And that could be anybody's kid. Yeah, I never thought of that myself. Like, I heard it quite recently and I thought, fuck, like...
Yeah, and then it's like you don't want to...
It was after school.
Yeah, and then you don't want to send your kids to school either, isn't it? Like homeschooling, isn't it?
Well, they reckon the murder hours... right, for young people to die is after school between, I think it was something like 3 and 5 o'clock.
Right, is that early?
Yeah,
like
we've got schools that have put out messages to their students to say, go straight home after school, don't go to the chicken shop.
Right, I didn't know that. That's getting crazy. Between 3, it's like the kids, they've got no respect, have they? Daylight or dark.
Oh, first thing in the morning. We've got
kids, like in the morning when they're walking to school,
being murdered on the way to school.
Or in my area, you know what was happening as well? A lot of kids were getting kidnapped. Like, you know,
this is what I mean.
People just getting reckless, innit?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add up Neil.
Yeah, that's my brother from Leicester, innit? He's a cool kid.
He's saying add me up on the live, right?
He's from Leicester, innit? He's been getting a lot of it as well, like.
Yeah, Leicester's bad from what I can, you know, for the knife crime and all that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one of my friends to message me, and then I'm gonna get a cold drink from there, and then it'll be time for the next. Yes, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
You're on for FIFA tonight.
Yes, right.
Big up, man.
What's your views on knife crime and that, Neil? The woman.
What's it like in Leicester?
In Leicester, it's very rough.
Mm-hmm. I thought
very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And the knife crime, violence, bad.
Oh, it's very bad.
It's probably worse than London up there. I don't know. Like
it's like you know, when I was at school
mm-hmm.
school and college. I've got a gang, right? But not like he does nasty stuff or anything. But
it's between them, friends,
it's good. Like I call it. We call each other gang. So what they do, they go up to like kids who are getting bullied. Like say, because my cousin used to do this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when there's like someone big picking on someone small.
Yeah.
They go straight up to the big person and beat them up.
First, yeah.
So the little one thinks that there's someone there.
God, that sounds bad.
But what I think kids should do is, you know, you get martial art classes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Self-defense, isn't it?
Yeah, like me, because of my disability, I always used to get bullied at school.
Oh.
So like I grew up getting bullied, and
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
and then when I
Life's
started,
hard anyway, you know, without the added extra of people bullying.
but the thing was, it just happened twice to me when I was at school. I was walking with a lad, and I had a pound on me. My mum gave me a pound, so the money fell out my hand, and the person standing next to me picked it up, and he goes, "This is Neil's money. I'm going to buy some food with it."
Oh.
Right.
So
They're taking a piss, isn't it?
right,
Yeah.
so it got me upset, and I told my mum that I'm getting bullied. So she wrote a letter to the teacher, and the guy says, "I don't know anything about it." And teacher says, "I'm not going to do anything about it."
Oh.
People like to lie a lot as well now, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like shit stirring,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't say you was bullying them, because that's a good that they always
and,
use that one.
and then I think it was from year 9, I started getting good friends.
Oh, that's
And
good.
that person who bullied me, he stopped because he knew that if he tried to bully me again, he'll get hurt.
Yeah, messed up, mate. Yeah.
But no, crazy times ahead, man.
It is.
What do we do, innit? What are the solutions then, Neil, innit? What you reckon? What should they do about it all, Neil?
It's bad, but I think for people who can fight back,
yeah,
they should do that. But
the ones that can't,
violence are not good either.
Try get someone else on as well. Like you can add 2 more people and try get them. You're one of your followers. Right, she related to David Beckham. Eddie Beckham, you know. We got some Neil. Look, she's related to David Beckham. Someone's in the live.
Yeah.
Get her on as well.
Nicola's stroke help. Let's go. Because right, we're gonna add up Nicola.
There's quite a few people.
Says on Monday they witnessed a stabbing in Essex.
Yeah, Essex is quite bad as well. Like, where was it? Whereabouts in Essex?
Hi, Nicola.
Hi.
Hiya.
Southend's quite bad. Where Basildon? Where did it happen?
It happened just down the road from Basildon. The lad was from Basildon.
Yeah. What was he young or was he?
15.
15, right.
Oh my God.
That's mad, isn't it?
What happened was apparently I didn't see it because I only see this far, right?
Yeah.
From that corner of bungalow where I can see the bottom bit is where I see it from. But apparently there was a group of 8 to 10 people dressed in black.
Was it in daytime or dark in the night time?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
Wait, no, night time.
Yeah. And then what happened was, what I saw, they said that they all were in balaclavas and rubber gloves.
Yeah, because they all wear
and they had
crowbars. So you can't see their faces, isn't it? You don't know who. And then...
Yeah, they all had crowbars and knives and stuff like that. From what I see, 2 boys run up the road. Where the rest of the boys scarpered to, I don't know, but apparently they were up by the furthest shop up the road, like a quarter of a mile up the road.
Yeah.
Must have legged it. And so what I saw was 2 white boys, no balaclavas, just normally dressed, running up the road. One went into his house, locked the door, got in. The other one went to a house at the door, because we've got locks on our doors and we can open them from the outside.
Sure.
He went and ran up to the door and tried to get in someone's house, but couldn't get in. They run after him.
Moving reckless nowadays, kids.
Yeah, they run after him, run behind him. He's run away behind the car, run, trying to get away. He's fallen over in the junction, and he's trying to get up to scramble away, and they're going like that, stabbing at him.
And it's not even, and you know, it's not even one-on-ones now. It's like there's about two. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like, mate.
Is he alive still?
Yeah, yeah, my son, yeah, there was a lady instantly there with him. She got T-shirts and was tying his legs off, and then Leo and me tied them off tighter because Leo knows first aid. He's an army cadet.
Right, that's good.
And he's 16, and he's not into nothing.
Was it just like a random attack, or did he know the people? What do you reckon? Was it like, has he done, like, was it just random?
Right, when we asked him questions, because the first thing Leo said to him, like, he packed out the wound and put his finger in it.
Yeah.
Sealed it off. Then was compressing it. I did the same the other side.
Yeah.
And while he was hyperventilating and panicking, and he went back to the door that he originally knocked on. They went, "We're not helping." And she went, "I'll ring an ambulance." I went, "Fucking get out of here, fucking." So anyway, a man ran up the road, got him water. We had a first aid kit. We got foil out because he was sweating and shaking. And I thought, if you're hot like that, you're going to feel cold. So I covered him up.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had everything exposed because where he was stabbed, we couldn't hide anything. Bless him, because it was right up the top by his bum. The stab hole was like that. One knife was about 9 inches. The other one was about 6.
Yeah.
And then when after it all happened and the boy was getting help and everything, a friend of mine walked across the road and there was a balaclava left there, a lighter left there, and a burner phone, a little tiny burner phone. So they picked it up with tissue and put it on the wall where it was, and then all my road was shut off. No one could get in and out, and they had from 9 o'clock that night until 9 o'clock the next morning, the police were out searching anyone that was walking the streets.
Yeah.
Well, asking questions.
Oh my God.
They told us all to stay inside our houses the other night.
And what's happened there with you? Like that, this is happening all over the fucking UK. Like
I live in a little tiny village in Essex. Tiny little village. This is the first I've seen one other stabbing, and that was in my relationship. It wasn't me. He stabbed himself like a loon. And that was scary enough. Then I watched someone cut themselves on live on Instagram. That disturbed me. And then the other night, I was shaking for about 2 days with adrenaline.
I can imagine, because I witnessed something a few weeks back. I was inside my house looking through the window. It didn't get to that, but I literally had
building up,
at least 8 guys outside my house and in the petrol garage, all dressed in black, balaclavas, same like you're saying. Weapons were the size of them.
Well, apparently there was in the local area. There's been 4 stabbings, different incidences. One in Outwood, in Morris Avenue in Billericay. One in Lake Meadows in Billericay. A couple in Basildon.
Yeah. We had a guy that I know who lives in Essex who came on a couple of weeks ago, and I said it's really bad all over, and he went, "Oh, it's not bad round to where I am." So I said, "Where are you?" And he said, "Essex." And I said, "I'm sure you get quite a lot round there." So I looked it up, and when he came on the next time, I said, "You've got fucking loads. It's just that you haven't seen it, or it's been in the paper."
Essex has always been bad as well, though. Essex is always...
It depends what area you live in. If you live in Harlow,
now,
Basildon,
too much money.
Southend.
How you been? Busy? Been alright, yeah?
They're really not nice areas. You got like the proper junkies over them areas.
Yeah.
That will rob you. Don't give a shit. They will rob you. But then you got little countrysides like Ongar, Epping, Billericay, Brentwood that are quiet. So last night the other night that shocked me.
That must have I just know how that just even myself 2 days it took me. I was fucking shaking. I wasn't out there. Like,
it's the first day I put my face on because all I've wanted to do is just like I've had my hair up dirty.
Just chill, relax, isn't it?
I was sitting. I don't know if you know Annie Hutchinson. I go to the IG court with her, and I'm sitting there and live going, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Oh my God!
Come on.
Big up to you for doing what you did as well.
I'm big up to my son. Big up to my son.
Yeah,
quick thinking.
Yeah, because
my son saved my life when I had my stroke. Both of them saved my life, and yet again, one of my sons has saved someone else's. The boy is okay.
That's good.
He had. It said serious wounds, but not life threatening in the paper. Essex Live, everyone, if you want to read it.
Yeah, no, I will. But big up to him, your son, amazing. You too as well. And then you're saying as well, was it the same son then who's with your strokes? Did you say age?
Yeah, I've got 2 sons. Both of them saved my life.
Wow.
Obviously I go to bed and I don't wear clothes, so I got up and had my stroke. As I stood up, and I fell over, trying to get myself together. I pulled myself over to the radiator, sat there for a minute thinking, come on, Nick. It felt like, when you get pins and needles and it goes dead at the end and you can't walk on it. It felt like that. And I was like, come on, Nick. I said I shouldn't have slept on it, and I was banging my legs. I'm 39, and I fell again in the hallway and was dragging myself to the boys' bedroom, and as I pushed the door open, it banged on one of the boys' beds, disturbed them, and they said to me there's one we watch a lot of Channel 4 Simpsons and stuff like that, and that's the only channel where you get. It's the only channel you get an advert on about stroke, and they said it was only because of that fast stroke advert we know you knew you was having a stroke.
Yeah.
But thank goodness they did realise. Do you know what I mean? And
because a lot of people have been getting strokes now as well. Like one of my girls, she's only like 24. She had one as well, but she went hospital.
That is so young.
But she had.
I was in hospital. Basildon Hospital actually saved my life, and the paramedics. I was in there for about 8 weeks while they were trying to get me to send my brain signals to my nerves. As once they knew that my nerves were working and that, that muscle there. Oh,
yeah.
The muscle there.
Yes.
As soon as they saw that was twitching and that I could do it, they stuck me in Brentwood Community Hospital, where I went and had intense 6 months rehabilitation.
Yeah.
And I was in there and I was given a Sabo flex.
You don't look a day over 21. Goodbye.
Yeah, right.
Look. You up, baby face, isn't it? Baby face.
Yeah, but I've come through it. They taught me how to. I don't use the hand a lot. I use my left hand, but I can grab something, hold it to open stuff.
Yeah.
I can grab a knife and I can cut things, but the arm doesn't go completely straight.
Yeah.
My wrist tends to always tilt up. Don't know why. I can get it to do that, but it just always goes like that. It's weird. My toe on my foot, I've got one toe that sticks up. My big toe sticks up.
Oh.
But when I wear shoes, you can't see it. But it's called the hitchhiker's toe or something. But it's all to do with the nerves in the brain situation like that.
How long ago did this happen to you?
9 years ago.
Oh, long night.
Wow, so you were young then as well for that to happen.
I had it in May 2012.
Well, I thought it was recently, maybe, but it's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
We've got
But
so
I'm
much
still living with it.
Kelly said you were just
inspiration
such an inspiration to
to
keep
keep pushing, and you are. You're so inspirational, my darling.
Yeah, what I've got loads to live for. I've got a 20-year-old son, I've got a 16-year-old son. My 23-year-old's got he's got two kids. One's a boy, one's a girl. Okay, like I can't see the boy, but I'm sending him stuff and stuff like that. The granddaughter, that's a sore subject at the moment because she's only just been born and they've split up. I don't know if it's baby blues or something. She keeps going hysterical.
Yeah.
God. Oh man.
Did they say what caused it, or what? Someone said, did they say what caused it, or may have caused it?
They did find out what caused it. They tested me for everything because my mum and dad was like, "You've been on drugs. You've been on drugs." It was cocaine. It was cocaine. I was like, "Actually, I'm clean. You keep accusing me of being on drugs because you're on drugs."
Yeah.
They tested me for everything. It came back clear, no drugs. Then they did another blood test, and they run loads of tests. Then I went down and had 6 vials took. 6 vials. I was like, what are they taking that much for?
Yeah.
And then it came back about 8 weeks later, this test. I was thinking, what's going on? And they sent it away.
Yeah.
And when it came back, they found out that I do have a rare blood disorder called homocysteine, where is the white cells and the red cells congeal and they stick together.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
So I'm on medication for that now. And then when the results come back, and I was like, sod you parents.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like my Canadian girl, but she used to smoke and do a lot of drugs though. But she had a hole in her heart as well. Like she didn't even know she had a hole in her heart. But when
see,
she never
it
went
can be
to the
stuff
doctor,
that's underlying, can't it? Yeah.
And then obviously it's like me. I don't like going to the doctors because you go there, they say this, but that's one of them things, isn't it? Like, but
right, my doctor's surgery let me down. I went up there the day before my stroke and I told them I had a migraine and it was bad and I couldn't get rid of it. He told me to go and take Migraleave. I took the Migraleave. It did work. It made me sleep. But the next day I woke up and the headache was 10 times worse.
Because I always worry about that with headaches because I get them on and off. And I've read before, like doctors saying the same what they've said to you. You know what I mean? Just take some.
Do you know what? They don't know what's going on in the body unless they stick you through an MRI machine and a CT scan. Now, that costs a lot of money. But every time I go to the doctors and something's wrong with me, I go, I've got a neck ache. They go, CT scan, MRI.
Yeah.
And I found out I had spinal stenosis where my spine's crumbling and my discs are compressing.
Oh my God.
And that's through the disability because I can't keep my I haven't got the strength to keep my body up. Can you what?
God.
Ring him.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. That you had to
but I hate to say it, I've got my medical conditions, my stroke.
Yeah.
Then I had my blood disorder. Then I was having seizures and found out I had epilepsy because of the scarring.
Yeah.
And then spinal stenosis. And then depression.
It's like even fit people are getting diagnosed with a lot of things now. Like I know there's a little kickboxer I know, like he got diagnosed with something as well, and there was nothing like, do you know what I mean? He's boxing and that now, but he's only 10 and he got diagnosed with, I can't remember what it was. The article's on like Liverpool Echo.
Oh yeah.
It's just people getting diagnosed with all these different things now. That it's like I don't know. It's just back in the day, like you only if you got old, you had illnesses, or now it's you get little things.
And then the thing is as well now with the COVID and all that, like trying to get in to see a doctor, like it was bad enough before. Like now everything's
my door's locked. It says please enter before knocking.
Yeah. It's like, it's so, when you think about like, what's going on out there and what, with everything, it's that
I've had COVID twice and I've had both the injections. I had COVID Christmas 2019. Don't care what the doctors say. They told me I had pleurisy. No, I had COVID.
See, I think my daughter had it and it was before they reckon we had it here.
And then I had my injections and I had COVID at the beginning of August.
Yeah.
but I dealt with it better the second time with the injections.
Ah, okay. Because I wondered. I mean, my mum, my brother, they've had theirs.
It does exactly the same as a flu injection. It does exactly the same as it says on the tin. It protects you. It just helps you along the way. It boosts the immune system.
Yeah. Oh, Romeo, who was on with us, he says, "Be right back, girls. Make sure you follow my page." Oh, bless him, man. He's out and about. Oh, bless him. Big up to RTM Records as well. Big up all of us. Rate You Here. Big up to you as well, young Jody. And also to you, my darling Nicola, man. I am so proud of you.
Oh, don't. You don't have to be proud of me. I'm just doing my best.
And you're
to spread awareness as well. I like to spread awareness. I like to do my little challenges of Stroke Association. If you want to donate money, don't donate it to me. Donate to the Stroke Association, because I'm doing the charities. I'm walking them. I don't want no money. You pay it straight to them.
And I was going to say, please send me anything to promote for you. Like, I'd love to.
Yeah, and anything you're doing with knife crime, please involve me, because at the moment I just want to get a king-size white sheet and do a big knife on there, put a big like a stop sign on it, and write in "Stop Knife Crime," and going down my local park and stabbing it in the ground.
Yeah,
I really feel
like that. Just like we're getting with this live that we've been doing over however many months we've been doing it. Every person that comes on are like us, like they actually want to make a difference. They fucking care, they give a fuck about other people's lives,
we need to change the way of kids thinking now. The government or someone, like, I know they've got things to do. My son, they have got things for kids to do. My son goes to Army Cadets. He went to Beavers. He went to Cubs. He went to Scouts. He went on to Army Cadets. It's down to the parents to entertain their kids.
Because there's nothing out there other than that.
No, I've gone without eating. I've gone without eating, so my kids can do something.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And that's what you have to do. Just want to shout out RTM again, who say, "Love your energy. Enough of my people have been on your show." Just check. Is that Spray? Is that Young Spray, RTM? Big up to you. There's loads of the artists.
Ugly P.
Oh, love to you, Ugly P. Do you know him then?
Yeah, I do know him. We spoke. I want to know what he looks like without the mask.
Because he's one of my sick artists shining out in the UK. He's bless him.
You had one of my good friends on earlier, Rocky.
Oh, he's lovely as well, man.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean about the good people. Like, I can feel it. I can see it. I can see the good energy, the love, the people, just genuine caring about what's going on. Because, like, being a parent, and not even just being a parent, but just for the protecting of kids. They're being slain out there, hunted down, in packs, and killed. And we can't...
No, Mr. P, you need to inbox us a private picture of you. We won't show no one.
Yeah, no, I promise. Promise I won't show you one. He's so sick, though. I love his...
I was listening to some of his stuff the other day. Don't worry about that. I've been checking you out.
Yeah, well, I've been playing him on my show.
On here?
Yeah. He's
on this one.
He's on one of my... I don't know if it was one of my shows anyway, because I put the playlists up on YouTube and Mixcloud and that as well from the show. So, and it was a good song. It was about red flags from women.
I know, I keep speaking to people and I'm like, I need to like write something, but I can't spit or like sing or nothing like that.
Rap. You never know, IDP might give us some lessons.
But I've been told to write it as a story, just you got to do it like a lot shorter.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I've had plenty of people say, yeah, it's like this, it's like that, and I'm thinking, I don't know. I attempt singing on my show.
I know, don't. I sound like a strangled cat.
I don't sound great, but yeah, they love my singing on the show. So they say.
I have been watching you for a while, but I'm just like one of these silent ones that sits there and like, I'm too scared.
I'm so glad, like, to actually see you, meet you, like, you know.
Yeah, it's only been the last month that I've been going live properly full time. Like I do like a thing at not like between 9 and 10 o'clock. We do like a courthouse thing till like 12, and just have a giggle. It's just like banter.
Lovely.
So.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely try and lock in, my darling. That'll be really good. I've got RTM saying Spray's channel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Not Spray speaking. I run the page. Big up to you. Oh, and the artist, he's saying Nick Star, yeah, day one artist of mine. Kid Gully, yeah, day one.
Well, I don't know all of these.
And he's saying all rate you highly. Oh, bless them.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice.
Nice.
And yeah,
I'm generally not nice. I'm generally a nice person until someone offends me.
That's what I'm like, and then you don't want to see that side.
Don't talk about my kids and don't offend me. My kids are not on the live to defend themselves. Don't talk about my kids and don't talk about. Just be nice. I can take some banter about stroke. Like I was mucking around earlier on a live going, I know a song, it's called The Strokey Cokey. And I was going, you put your left leg in, your left leg out. And I was going, oh, okay, Strokey Cokey. Oh, Strokey. Taking the mickey out of myself because I was just thinking, no, I just got to make everyone laugh.
You're amazing. Like you are just an example, a shining, inspirational example, man.
Some days I come on here and I'm not looking the best and I'm like tired, no makeup, like how you all doing? Can't be bothered. My medications are like knocking the hell out of me because I'm on gabapentin, which is actually an opiate and it ain't good.
Yeah, strong, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try and get on some CBD oil and get off of all this medication.
Yeah, because I know quite a few people that do treat themselves like that. Works for them. So, you know, in anything that, you know, will improve things for you, definitely give it a go.
Yeah. I had to skip out when Ashley was on here earlier. Say no more.
Oh, okay. But yes, I'm so glad that you joined us tonight. And looking forward.
And you was supposed to go off an hour ago, so I'm going to let you go and have a break.
Oh, we're still going.
Yeah.
This is what happens though, yeah, because
you're about to leave and people are like, ding.
Yeah, because I think, okay, I'll do my bit, and then I think, okay, it's going down a bit, you know, I'll just finish off. But yes, I'm so glad that you came on. All right, lovely to actually properly meet you. All right, my darling.
And I'll tell you, what days are your shows on and what time?
Right, well, I am definitely going to keep these on a Wednesday, right? So, yeah, because I had like a week and a bit off because I had really bad tooth infection. So I literally come back this week. I do my radio shows Monday, and then this Let the Youth Live on a Wednesday. But I'd prefer to be doing more of these lives of Let the Youth Live. I literally was doing at 1.5 in a week because of how serious.
Do you do events and like publish them on here?
What's that?
Do you do events and publish them on here, like?
Oh, I promote stuff, yeah. You know, like any events, people doing good things, you know, for the community, for other people, just good people, kind people. Yeah. So that's what I promote, community, any kind of solutions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay then, I'll let you go and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. All right, my
Take
darling.
care.
Have a lovely
Speak to you
evening.
soon.
Sending you
And
lots
you.
of love, more blessings.
Lots of love. See you later.
Enough love, my darling. All right. See you soon, okay? Oh, that was so lovely. Oh, I'm so happy to meet Nicola. And how inspirational. What a beautiful, beautiful soul. Enough love to everybody who's locked in this evening, everybody that's on the live, RTM Records. Yeah, so have we met before, RTM Records? You ladies have a good evening. I'm out. Keep me updated on what you're doing. Definitely 1000%. All right. Keep you in the loop. Keep you posted. All right. What we got going on. And big up to you and your amazing work. All right. I'm loving the podcast and loving what you're doing. Big up, man. Yes. Right. I'm just going to finish off then. All right, just for anyone out there who's not following us, please follow us on Let the Youth Live, www.lettheyouthlive.com. All right, also the YouTube channel Let the Youth Live as well. Weekly podcast. Please check out the previous ones on Spotify. Let the Youth Live. Thank you so much for joining me, for taking part this evening. Big up to every single one of you, queens, kings. Enough love to you. Have a blessed evening, yeah? Enough love, yeah? Catch up with you soon.